Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Today, we're gonna look at a parlor children's magic effect. This is strictly children's magic, not just because of the props involved or the story or the routine, but because, I mean, it just is. The story, the premise, the way it's all set up, this is really going to be for those of you who do birthday performances, and this was graciously given to me by Phil Ackerly and hocus-pocus.com. What is Birthday Surprise? Birthday Surprise is an effect by Phil Ackerly, and it is probably his big finish, probably his closer. And what he does is he comes out and seemingly produces colored silks from out of nowhere. Now, he uses a special gimmick that is not provided, but you could do it any which way you like. You could produce them from a change bag, or you could just produce them from your box. Just hand them to the kids. Each kid is gonna get a different color, and they're gonna come up on stage with you, and then you're gonna have your birthday child come up, and you're gonna hand them a blank white cloth. So it's a big, it looks like a handkerchief material, kind of material that you'd use for a handkerchief, but it's got like a magical top hat drawn on it with felt pen, and you're gonna have the birthday child stand next to you. Each one of the children with the colored silks are gonna hand those to you one at a time, and you're gonna insert them into a black magic tube. Kind of looks like a rolled up vinyl magic wand, okay? Each one is then handed to you. You then take the birthday blank from the child, wad that all up, stick that in the tube with a wave of a magic wand or a snap. The tube is unrolled, all the colors have disappeared, and the single cloth that belonged to the birthday child, that is unrolled, and now we can see all the colors have melded into a beautiful drawing, illustrations, designs, birthday graphics, and now the child's name spelled out across, and that is given to the child as a birthday souvenir. All right, so this is $129, and you can find it at hocus-pocus.com. What do you get inside? All right, so everything's gonna come in the bag, and it is this size, zippered across the top. What comes inside this? What are you gonna get for $129? Well, for one, you could use the bag to carry everything in. Of course, a lot of traveling magicians, parlor, kid shows, you kind of have your own little suitcase, but I mean, you could if you wanted to. There is enough in here for 5 birthday performances, which means you'll get 5 blank handkerchiefs to use at the beginning of the trick, and then you'll have 5 reveal handkerchiefs that will be given away. 5 performances because you do give them away at the end of the performance. You're gonna get the colored silks that you need to hand to each child. You'll get a tracing template that'll show how to make the final performance. You're gonna lay your blank over the top and then trace it with the fabric markers that are provided. You'll get the black Velcro wrap that goes around the loading device, and of course you get the load as well. You'll also get a digital download. You'll get 2 audio tracks and a PDF that explains when to use the music. You'll get a welcome letter that contains the video. It is a Vimeo tutorial. It cannot be downloaded. And that's about 40 minutes, and you will also get a script. All right, so you know the premise, and you know what you get for your money. Is it what I thought? It's absolutely what I thought. It's very much like a large stage version of silk blendo or color blendo. If you might remember, there was an effect a while back with a thumb tip, and you took colors, tiny little squares, and placed them into your fist, and then when you opened up your hand, all the silks had blended together, right, forming one silk but multicolored. And so this is just a large version of that color blendo effect. And that's of course a close-up effect. This is a large stage effect, and instead of using a magician's assistant, you are using a much larger magician's assistant that just doesn't fit on your thumb. It's all cleverly disguised in the inner workings that Phil Ackerly has come up with. And so that is all stuff you will get, right? You will get everything that enables you to do this trick, like I said, for 5 performances. It is well made. All the silks and the colors, everything's well made. The vinyl wrap that you get is well made. It's definitely all products that will last you, should you take care of them. And of course the felt pens are a disposable item. If you run out of ink, they're Crayola brand, they're gonna be available at any store. So how's the video? The video is 40 minutes long. And like I said, the link is in one of the PDFs. So you have to open the welcome PDF, find the link, and then go out and you'll be able to get it. But it's not downloadable, so you'll need to watch it. And then there is a lot to watch. So maybe take notes while you watch it, just because you won't be able to download it, for your own personal use. But he has a welcome. He's gonna talk about the contents of the box. He's gonna talk to you about how to draw the pattern. So he'll show you how to draw the whole thing, and you get an over-the-shoulder shot and you watch him draw it too. Of course, you gotta go over the load and then the ditch. Yes. And then there's a studio walkthrough, which is probably the longest part of the video. He will walk you through with director's commentary, step by step, each part of the trick. And then it ends with a live performance. Now, what I did was, the moment I opened the video, I watched the live performance first, because I just wanted to see what this was, right? You want to see what it looks like. What are you getting? What's the end game? What are you trying to do? So I watched the studio performance, and really the studio performance, or the live performance in front of the live audience, answered a lot of the questions I had. Because I think as a magician who's been around, you can pretty much follow him and kind of see what's going on. Pocket space, of course, is not a pocket space effect. It's this parlor. And Phil actually uses even more than just what's provided. So he has a tornado tube at the beginning where he makes the silks appear from. He has a magician's table that's on a stand where he's able to hold his props, and he has a savant, which allows him to do a ditch. So none of those things are included. You will have to tailor this trick to you, your performance style, and what you bring to magic shows. But he will cover some of that. As far as angles go, everything happens inside the magic tube, right? They're never gonna see anything. There is a ditch involved, and like I said, he uses a savant for that. You will need to figure out a clever way to do your ditch, okay? And he will give you a single option. As far as inspectability goes, though, the kids hold the silks at the beginning of the show. There's nothing weird about them. And then the birthday child will hold both the beginning cloth and the end cloth, and they get to keep it. So there's nothing really to inspect, right? So positives, it's a lot of fun, it's memorable. It leaves the child with a souvenir that they could, keep for years to remind them of the magician that came to their house. And it could be a really fun closer that you'll be able to do again and again, provided you continue to buy silks. And that is the negative, right? This is a consumable product. You will have to purchase more silks or more cloths as you continue to do this effect. And like I said, he has a magic table. He has a savant that allows him to easily do his ditch. You won't have any of those things, and so, or you will, but you'll have to come up with your own method to ditch, okay? So, is it worth your money? It is $129. And like I said, you're getting 5 colored silks, the load ditch gimmick, the magic vinyl tube with Velcro enclosure, and enough cloths to do 5 performances and his 40-minute video. So big, huge thanks to Phil Ackerly and hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to do this so I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.